Hello, hello, and welcome to Food Talks, the FoodCast. It's your boy E, along with my homeboy Rome the Chef. How's it going, Rome?
Bro, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling excellent, man. I'm very, very excited. We have a special guest in the house. Rome, would you like to introduce our special guest?
So I've been through her face kitchen. The food was amazing. If you have not tasted this girl's food yet, you need to. My girl, Jess
Absolutely.
Atkins, Jessie B's Kitchen. Blessed to have you.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Jess. I'm excited to be in the kitchen with the fellas tonight. I'm doing a French onion soup. I can't wait to hear all the crazy stuff y'all gonna ask me because I know it's about to be crazy. But I'm here to have fun and cook some good food.
All right. Well, we're very happy to have you, Jess. Just be you out here doing your thing. And yes, we're so excited to hear about your French onion soup that's within the onion. I think you like doing the onion on onion on onion thing. Because everybody know onions got layers. And we're gonna have fun with it because that's what we do. So, Ron, let me come over to you and see what you got brewing today. What you got on the menu?
So I got squash soup, butternut squash soup tonight. We're gonna show you how to do this thing right.
All right, all right. But a little butternut squash soup. We said doing it right. So I know that we're doubling back to the butternut squash because you did use that as in our appetizer. So I love how we got some connectivity there. And tonight I'm gonna play around with a Mexican soup, traditional classic pozole. So very simple, very fun, very flavorful. But I'm also gonna garnish that mug with a beautiful short rib. So we're gonna have a little fun tonight. I hope everybody is excited. Tune in, check in. You already know what it's about to do. Let's kick off our cooking. Now, one of the things that we love to do is to chop and top. You know what I'm saying? A little chop and talk, and we chop it up. So I think it's a chop it up time where we shoot rapid fire questions at our guests while they are chopping up ingredients, preparing their dishes. So, Jess, we want to go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and give the honor to Rome for him to shoot off the first question.
All right, so how did you get your start cooking?
I'm sorry.
How did you get your start cooking?
How did I start cooking?
Yeah.
Oh, well, for me, I've always been a cook. Like I've always like in the kitchen with grandma type thing, but I'm also a real picky eater. And some things was just like, ugh, gross. I need to make it like how I would actually eat it. So that made me like really get in the kitchen for real. And I'm also always been like influenced by French cooking. So like hence the French onion soup tonight. Um, yeah, like I really enjoy eating, but I like to eat it how I want it to taste.
Right,
If that
right.
makes sense.
Yeah, now that makes look. I think all three of us knows that makes sense. We wouldn't cook the way we cook if we was worried about other people's food. We like no. I know what you're trying to do here, and I think I can do that and make it taste the way I like. So we gonna do
Yeah.
that.
And I'm huge
That's,
on presentation too. Like I'm very extra when it comes to that. Rome seen my taste kitchen, so he kind of seen a little taste of what I do.
yeah,
Definitely.
nice. So let me go ahead and ask the question: what is your absolute favorite thing to cook? Then, since you love French cuisine.
My favorite will be lamb. I like a good lamb chop. Sometimes I like to pair it with like roasted vegetables.
Yeah.
Um, I got a video coming up where I'm gonna do a ratatouille with a seared lamb. So that's gonna be coming up soon. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. At first I didn't like lamb because who wanna eat a baby sheep? You know, you be like, dang, but baby sheep tastes good. So
No, right? I'm
I was
trying.
like,
Like,
well, I'm
hey,
gonna eat this
and
little
listen,
lamb
I'm
and
never. I'm not vegan or anything, and there's nothing against vegan or anything. But like, somebody introduced me to the right cut of meat, I'm just gonna eat it. You know what I mean?
yeah, like I was like, I don't think I will ever be vegan because I really like meat. Like and a lot of French food, like they do more like leaner meats, and that lamb chop just took me over. The first time I had lamb was in Vegas at the Paris Hotel
Yeah.
at the Eiffel Tower, and I was
Nice.
cooking.
Okay.
Nice. All right, Rum, you up?
All right. So, who would you say, like, celebrity chef wise, influences you, if any?
I don't really have like a super favorite. I don't really have a favorite for real.
Okay.
I think I get like inspiration from a lot of different people, so it's nothing about it just like sticks out. I do watch a lot of Food Network.
Sorry. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you know, working on a cocktail too, and got a little bit of little spillage.
That's a spillage. Don't spill the drink.
Well, you know, gotta keep myself entertained and hydrated. and tonight's hydration is brought to you by Maker's Mark, with a wonderful honey blend of twists that I made myself with honey syrup, bitters, lemon juice, and lemonade. We want to keep it clean, so we double strain it. There's a wonderful, wonderful blend of loveliness.
All right.
Here we go.
Here
we go. All right, it's my question. All right, so what is something that you absolutely hate cooking?
I hope y'all don't get upset, but I don't really like soul food. I'm not a big soul food person.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little tasking. Greens is my least favorite.
Wow, greens.
I know.
You don't like soul food? Okay, so I mean, and that's fair because I know myself. Like, I'm not too privy to too many soul foods either. I do like a lot of cleaner, leaner meals and dishes, so I can understand that.
Yeah, it's just maybe it's because, well, for me, it's like, you know, like Thanksgiving, we kind of have the same thing. Yeah. It's like every holiday is the same thing in the Black household. It's like after day number 2, I'm like, I'm done. I don't need a turkey cranberry sandwich. Like, I'm over it after day number 2.
Right. Yeah, I'm not big on soul food either. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's it's so monotonous now. At 38, I've had it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would be very interested to know how many people who are actually chefs and cook would be like, you know, I don't like soul food. Now I'm more intrigued behind the notion that there may be some you know, hidden thing where we as people who like to cook and focus on flavor and fulfillment don't just go for, you know, let me slather some barbecue sauce and ketchup with some hot sauce in it and call it a dish.
Yeah, like my biggest request when I do catering is chicken and waffles for brunch, and I'd be like, "Bruh, I can do something else." Like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give you what you want, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do something else.
Yes,
right.
I want to take a few seconds just to call out that right now what I'm working on is I've charred some vegetables and some dried peppers so that I can make my own pepper sauce, or more like an enchilada sauce, with charred onions, tomatoes, garlic, and peppers.
Okay, nice. I like that.
Would you have a grill inside, or are you doing it right on the flame?
I did it on. I charred them on my cast iron skillet, but I do have an indoor grill for when I want to get messy. Yes,
so
I do.
Right now I'm chopping up some onions, garlic, and then I'm going to get on my red bell peppers, and I'm going to saute those down. I already cut up my bacon. I'm going to saute that down and use the grease from that to kind of fry up my vegetables. Get those nice and soft.
Nice. I also have to take some of the, so I have a pot back here that I boiled my dried peppers in so that I could, like, you know, soften them. But I take some of that stock water and I put it into my blender so I can blend it all together. What I'm trying to make is this wonderful paste. Oops. Oh, yeah, I'm drippy. I'm trying to make this paste that goes with the sauce.
Okay.
So, Rome, you got the question, brother. You got the question.
All right. Tell me about a time where cooking just made you feel better.
Well, I started cooking more professionally because before I was a hairstylist. Real quick, and my husband he was a barber. He passed unfortunately from COVID, and I would always cook for him anyway. But through that, I gained after my husband passed, I got back in the kitchen, and cooking again gave me happiness. So it
Yeah.
was like it gave me the reminder of what we used to do. It was like almost like a therapy for me. So I can say like that's when it first like that was a moment. It was like it made me happy cooking in the kitchen again. Like I felt joy again, actually doing something that I loved.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
Wow, and yeah, so and our condolences to you, and we know how tough it is to lose somebody, but it's wonderful that you found passion coming back into the kitchen and connecting back with like the joy that you had. So then I would ask like, then what is one of your favorite kitchen tools? Now I know whenever I ask most chefs this, they always say their knife, so I have to remove your knife. What is your favorite tool in the kitchen?
My favorite tool in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm gonna say I can't say knife. So I want to say my blender or like my food processor. When I
Yes.
learned how to use that bad boy, I was like, oh yeah, like especially like for sauces and stuff, or even when I'm doing desserts, I gotta crumble something, like I can get that in there real quick and it makes things so much easier.
Oh yeah, trust me. I know I'm doing it right now. I'm using my little blender to make my sauce. I'm with you. I 100% agree. A good blender and a good food processor is essential to a lot of great.
It makes things so much quicker.
And I think about the specific textured foods that require it, right? Like there's a lot of foods that require that work that you have to have a good blender or good something for. So like just that essential kitchen tool such as that wonderful blender is so useful. Like I definitely get it. All right, Rome, you're up.
All right. So, do you have a favorite knife? Like a special knife?
Say it again.
Do you have a favorite knife or a special
Oh,
knife?
my favorite knife is my fillet knife.
Okay.
Because I do a lot of salmon, like I do a lot of salmon or fish dishes as well. So that nice, sharp, thin, get that skin off real quick. I love that knife.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does your knife
And then
have
I
a
can
name?
prepare my onions on the stove. I'm gonna caramelize those and some olive
Does your
oil.
knife have a name?
All right, so my question is, are you particular about the brand or types of pots and pans that you use as well?
No, I like more just non-stick or my cast iron. The large, I want to say it's the large iron is what it's called. But I usually cook in a lot of cast iron, and those are my favorite. But
Can't
either
go wrong with a
cast
good
iron
cast
or
iron.
non-stick.
Yeah, can't go wrong with a good cast iron. Never.
Never. I have from the largest to a single egg size.
How am I looking, chef? Here, it's my pepper sauce. Mhm.
I like that. I like that. Yo, so I don't know if y'all just saw me.
I'm about
I had my squash halfway cut in half, and I threw some salt on that. I'm about to put that into the oven and roast that down. I already have one done, by the magic of TV. Um, we'll get working on that after a little while.
All right. So I just finished the base of my sauce. I put that back into my pepper stock. I'm going to let this kind of simmer so that the flavor can blend together. This is going to be the base of my soup. But one of the things that I'm going to do now is go ahead and chop up my onion and get my chicken on so I can start that base flavor that absolutely just transpires people into enjoying soup. Like most base soups start with like you start with like a protein or something, and you cook it up a little bit, sear it, and then you put onions and broth. Like that's most base soups. So, Chef Jeff, let me ask you, what is one of the soups that you've made that challenged you? None of them? Okay, wow, amazing. I kind of assumed that was the case. 100%, I knew that's what she was going. She looked around like matter of fact, you did the hero pose and everything was like.
I was gonna try to dig deep, like
not another soup ever gonna whoop my.
Unless I'm distracted by my son or something, then be like, oh, I left it on too long, but no.
That's fair. That's fair. Rome, you're up.
All right. So I don't know if you heard me asking you, does your chef knife or does any of your knives have a name?
I never thought to name her.
Well, you at least sexed her. You gave her a gender.
I mean, of course she's a girl, because I'm a girl.
Why is that?
I never gave sis a name. She'll be like an old lady, like a Charlene or something.
I definitely like Charlene.
She don't work hard, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, she's making it in bread. Yeah, French bread. Yeah, she's doing the whole French thing over there. She's doing the whole French thing. It's some. All right. So what's the next question, Ron?
All right. So
chopping up bread. She's chopping it up.
I'm taking some fresh bread, and then I'm going to toast it, and that's gonna go on top of the finished onion soup, and then I'm gonna add some cheese and broil that and make it all pretty.
Ooh, sounds wonderful.
So I'm kind of doing more like
test kitchen. What is the next one?
What is the next what?
Her test kitchen.
That I will have to say it'll be sometime next year. I did it in June the last time I had one.
So right.
I'm looking at the summer. It's just that I've been booked and busy, which is great. But I definitely want to do another one. I want to do a ready menu, a taste menu, and have like one bite and just certain dishes like for brunch, but not typical brunch food.
Okay. Chill out, wait. You're not on the shelf. Just wait. Being silly. Yes, apparently I have company today who's going to be taste testing food, and she is so interested in you, Chef Jess. I'm going to send her down there for you. So as soon as you open your test kitchen, matter of fact, if you just choose to shout out any of your social handles and stuff, like I guarantee you probably get a new follower within like moments. So question. There we go. I love it. See, good Lord, man. I mean, there's no way we're ever going to be as good as our on-screen producer sometimes and best confidant engineer background. Cam, thank you for being the goddamn goat, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my chicken is going in. Oh my God, I love the peel.
Let me see if I can bring this over so you can see my onions browning.
All right, so I got my bacon cooking right now. Trying to get that cooked down nice and crisp.
All right.
See that?
Hey, what are you working on right now?
Huh?
Caramelizing the onions. Want them nice and soft.
You said it smells good? Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. What is your favorite vegetable to cook with, Chef Jess?
Say it one more time.
What's your favorite vegetable to cook with?
My favorite veggie. I have a couple. I like carrots because I like to do purees with that. I'm a fresh green bean person. But like cooking like for the fall, it's the heavy like the garlic, the potato, the carrots, the onion, like things like that. Hearty
Yeah.
stuff. I really like that. But I'm really spiced too, so I like a lot of peppers.
You said a lot of peppers?
I like peppers.
Oh, I like peppers too. Peppers is the deal. Peppers are the Dundada. Peppers are the Dundada.
That's why I was like, dang, you ain't got your jalapenos? That's that.
Yeah, I do. I got my jalapenos. They right here. Yeah, they right here. Because I looked up, I was like, man, I ain't got my jalapenos. But I'm very fortunate to have a wonderful sous chef that knows how to step in and go get her done.
Nice.
I need one of those.
Yeah.
I'll open for business, Jess.
Jess, she said that if you're inquiring, she's working. There you go. You stupid. Yes. All right. So we're going to jump over into a new segment that we have. This is a very fun segment that we've been kind of thinking about. Like historically, I think we've all watched enough TV to see that chefs tend to be some of the most a-holish. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because we're talking about chefs. They tend to be the most assholish people that you've ever met when it comes to giving criticism and feedback to people in the kitchen. We've seen this on many different occasions, many different shows, and we know that it can be harsh to work in the kitchen. So we have this new fun segment where we're going to go over some of the things that we've heard chefs say in a segment we call Kitchen Cuts. So let's go to where we have a quote from one of our own chefs, in-house chefs.
Okay.
All right. You make my a-hole itch by Rome the Chef. Okay. We're going to ask for a little backstory on this so we can truly understand why we would say this to somebody, why we would think it's appropriate to tell somebody this. So, Rome, I'm coming to you, and I want to know, in your opinion, using said language and dropping said feedback, tell us what happened. Give us a breakdown of the moment that your asshole began to itch because of some behavior that an employee or somebody had, please.
All right, so let me tell you the story. So
can it be like a paraphrase story? Like, I'm gonna make sure, because it's called Kitchen Cuts, not like kitchen grates. Okay.
All right, so basically, I have an employee that is just maybe not getting it. And listen, I've trained many people to cook over the years. I'm really good at it. It's the reason why at my facility, at my company, I've been the culinary director at 3 different facilities. But this one is just not getting it. It's not that hard. I'm very detailed in what I tell people to do, and she just is not getting it. She's just not picking it up. I told her to go in the freezer. She had certain things she needed to pull out. And I believe she went in there and she said, I can't find it. And I said, did you read the boxes? She said, yes. I read all of them. I said, okay. What did you come up with? I still can't find it. So I told another employee, because I know where everything is in my kitchen. I said, second shelf from the bottom on the right, 4 boxes will be chicken. 4 front, 2 in back. On the side of those, the boxes that you're looking for will be in the middle, and the ribs will be right next to that. You put it there and basically pull both of them out. She said, oh, I thought those were the chicken too, because they had the same box. I said, so you didn't read all the boxes?
Right.
No. Make my gift.
Okay. So, Chef Jess, I have to ask you, as a chef and as a business owner, have you ever had to give somebody feedback that was similar in nature to what you just heard?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so thank you for confirming, Chef. Sorry for assholes, but you may continue.
No, just sometimes I'll be like, "Are you here? Like, what is your mind working?" I did tell somebody, "You ain't got." What did I say? You ain't got 6 of a cat. Like, I was pissed. Like,
oh wow,
cat sense that God gave. Like, I was upset. Like, I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I try
not. Especially when they start wasting product.
Yeah, when they start wasting products, I get annoyed.
Yeah, you playing with my money now.
Or they don't listen. And they just do it.
Yeah.
Especially with my baking, like that irritates me the most because it's a recipe. Follow the recipe.
Right.
Step by step. It's not like cooking where you can kind of feel for it. With baking, you have to be exact.
You gotta be precise.
Yeah, and that irritates it makes my toe itch. Like I get what he meant by making your butt itch. I understand.
Okay, so thank you for confirming that, letting people know that their actions cause your butt or your rectum to be irritated is the best feedback we can get from a chef. So thank you so much. This has been Kitchen Cuts. As you can clearly see, you will get your ass cut in the kitchen. So be careful, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Kitchen Cuts.
Don't play.
Listen.
Because it has to be right. If the food ain't right, I won't serve it. I would throw it all away.
Yeah, it's ruthless in here, y'all. So, Chef, let me ask you.
It serves a bunch of crap.
Chef, let me ask you. Have you ever had a dish that you made that you just messed up real bad, that you just failed miserably on?
Oh yeah.
I guess I did a cheesecake. It was a salted caramel strawberry cheesecake.
Oh.
And I messed up because I put the puree in with the mix, like with the actual cream cheese mix.
Yeah.
And after I baked it, it was gritty. I was livid because it was so pretty on the outside.
Yeah.
But when I cut into it, it was gritty, and I was upset.
Aww.
It was beautiful. I was like, this is on fire, but and I threw it all away. My family was upset. They was like, we could have still ate it. I was like, no, absolutely not.
Well, I mean, they were right. They could have still ate it, but I got it. What about you,
Chef?
So
what I just added to this pan was a little bit of RometheChef seasoning. We're going to work on trying to get that marketed.
Well, we probably should. I mean, we do have a whole food podcast that we show people us cooking and stuff, and I'm showing people how to make drinks and stuff, so we probably should sell stuff too. I mean, sounds like QVC to me.
Absolutely. No, like coming up cooking, there are a ton of things that I messed up. I've been doing this since I was 11. So yeah, like I've messed up a lot. I've learned a lot. I've learned how to fix F-ups, and I've also learned when you can't fix something, and to just move on. Scrap it.
Yeah.
There are times where you can't fix this, scrap it, move on, and let's start over.
Yeah.
That's another important thing that I try to hone in and teach my cooks. Like, do it the exact way that I'm telling you, and you won't have an issue. Because I already know I've messed this up, and I know what you're gonna do to try to make it easier, and you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
Don't do it that way. Just do it the way I'm exactly telling you, and you'll get it perfect every time.
Probably.
Something a cookbook. I'll buy.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll put together a cookbook. That sounds like fun. With a couple of special recipes from our guest chefs.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and then I'll put together the drink pairing for us, and we'll have a lot of fun. All right. So now we want to check in on everybody's soup, understand what's going on, because like typically in this part of the process, we're at the most difficult part, right? Where the combination of all the flavors and all of the stuff, the ingredients and all the chopping and all of that stuff is now going into something for it to combine. So how's it going for you, Chef Jess?
It's going fine. My onions are looking nice and brown. I'm going to add some chicken stock, and I didn't bring any W sauce, so I'm going to sub that for some soy sauce in there. And then I got all my spices and a little thyme, so it's going to be really good.
That sounds delicious. So let me show off my wonderful chicken that I just pulled off. This right here has been searing, so now it's time for me to go ahead and start following the process that Chef Jess is in, where I am going to add my garlic and my onions and get those starting to brown and get translucent. And then once I have those where I want them, I'll be ready to go ahead and add the chicken back and cook it down some more and put in my chicken stock. So I think I'm not too far behind you, Chef.
Right now, I got my onions and peppers going, browning off and getting nice and translucent, softening up. I'm about to add my squash, which I already had roasted off. And you just want to start breaking that down.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move my secondary camera over to my Dutch oven so we can follow along with the soup being built. So
and now I'm adding my vegetable stock.
All right, cool. Got a clear shot. Nice. So yes, now one of the things that I think a lot of people don't realize is when you make soup and you sear that meat, like you want to scrape the bottom so you can get all of that wonderful flavor out of the bottom. So it's like deglazing the pan.
Definitely.
So you want to do that. It adds so much flavor to your dish. All right. So you looking good over there, Chef. All right. Let me see what you got going there, Chef Jess.
Bring me to my onions, or the color that I'm liking. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that?
Looks lovely.
Then I'm gonna add my chicken stock.
So right now I'm about to get some ginger going.
Nice. Oh, you know what? You shouldn't have said that because now you know I'm about to put a splash in mine. I do got a little bit of ginger paste. A little bit of ginger paste goes a long way in the dish, doesn't it?
You don't need much.
So I got one of fresh ginger over here, and if you don't know, one of the best ways to peel fresh ginger is not with a knife or anything like that. You just want to take a spoon and Start to peel that down.
He's rubbing the bark off of it in a sense.
Oh my
Isn't that right, Chef?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm not going to cut it up super fine, just because at the end I'm going to blend it all together anyway.
You in the post. Here we go.
I just put in some fresh thyme.
Beautiful.
And then my season blend I already kind of mixed to save time.
Right. So what's one of your favorite seasonings to use, Chef?
I got a little bit of
no. But one of my favorites when he said was ginger. I love ginger.
Yeah.
If I can put it in something that tastes right, I'll put in ginger. I really do like a pepper, anything, red pepper flakes, whatever. I like a little kick to whatever I eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big garlic person. I love garlic.
Oh. Yeah. You never can go wrong with garlic though, right?
Mm-mm. I love garlic. Oh.
All right, we got some nice sear over here. I'm all translucent.
I just added a little bit of sage and fresh rosemary to my dish. Build those layers.
It's time for my chicken stock. Yes, baby, yes.
That you can buy, but it's better made fresh.
Well, that is a good question. What is something that you guys can buy that is always better made fresh?
Stock.
You said stock?
Stock.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Broth and stock would be very, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, something that you saw me do is like one thing I like to do when I make soup and you use bay leaves. Like I like to make like a little pouch with a cheesecloth and some cooking rope, and I toss that in. That way, all I have to do is fish that out versus trying to dig out the individual leaves.
Oh, that's smart. I like that.
Little method to my madness. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We ain't all out here playing. We ain't all out here playing. All right, so Chef Rome, I want to come to you and I want to ask, what is something that inspires you to work with other chefs? Because I know, like, typically, two chefs in the kitchen is taboo, right?
Yes.
Like you know, somebody got to be the head chef. Somebody got to be the sous chef, right? There's no two head executive chefs in the kitchen, right?
Definitely.
So when that has to happen, what does that look like, and how does that feel?
Right, so
It depends on the project.
Okay.
If I know the person is stronger in that meal, or if it's their event, I can lean back and bite my tongue. It's hard. It's very hard to. But I can like, okay, this is yours. I'll let you lead type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll give a couple of suggestions, just a couple, but I won't like overtake it because I'm really good at overtaking somebody's whatever. Like I'm really good at that. So I've been practicing not to. Like I'll lean and let that person have their shine, or if I'm in their kitchen.
Well, I'm glad that you'll let somebody have their shine in their kitchen. What about you, Ro?
So typically in that situation, kind of the same thing as Jess. You're gonna break down what needs to be done that day.
Yeah.
So I typically will break the staff into two different teams. and one team is going to follow that chef. One team is going to follow me, and we'll get it done that way.
Yeah, that's very efficient. That's a very efficient way of looking at it too. Oh wow, I got a super mosquito, don't I? Where'd he come from? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I have to put you on pause. I have a super mosquito have found his way into my house, and I must eradicate him. I'm all about.
I'm going to toast a little bit of bread off. I'm just going to season it a little bit with a little bit of oil. I'm just going to bake this and get this pretty nice and crispy, and do it that way, almost like a crouton. Jess, what you got going on over there?
I am pulling out my whole onions and seeing how tender they are so I can cut out that middle and then add in my onion soup and top it off. So I'm just checking that.
All right. What I'm going to start doing is actually check out my soup over here, see how that's going. Still a look into this pan, see how that's looking.
All right. Want to make sure mine is going too. Okay, it is nice. I'm getting my nice little browning. So I have to let this simmer for a little bit. Then I'm gonna shred my chicken up so it'll be ready, and then I'll be ready to add in my the rest of my ingredients. What's that?
I'm putting in my French bread. Let that toast, if you can see it. Nope. Oh yeah, there we go. Gonna put that in at that time.
Let me see. Oh, in the bread, that look good.
Yeah, it has I did a little olive oil and a little garlic paste. I gotta have garlic in there somewhere. Let it.
Basic chef.
Yeah, basic chefs. We out here. So, what inspired you to choose the butternut squash? Because I know you said done right. Apparently, like you've experienced some people who have done it wrong. You have experienced the wrongdoing of butternut squash, and you are now to step it out.
So, butternut squash is, well, since we have fall coming up, I wanted to do something kind of warm and hearty, and kind of fall representation. But yeah, I've had bad butternut squash soup, where it's been kind of bitter, lacking flavor, no real imagination in it.
So
it's going to be flavor packed and never lacking.
So, needless to say, you just like a normal chef, you went out somewhere, ate somebody else's food, criticized it, and now you go back and make it yourself so you can say, your food sucks. That's what I think I heard. Is that what you heard, Chef Jesse?
Just a little
Absolutely.
bit. I heard the same thing. And I feel like Rome would say that out loud.
Everyone has these feelings about me that I'm a horrible person.
No, I don't think anybody thinks you're a horrible person.
To the point type person. Like,
yeah, no, you're not.
Your stuff is nasty, and like you just keep moving.
Yes.
All right. So what? Don't you want honesty in your life?
Yeah, but dang, you be like, okay.
Not at the cost of my sanity. Like I would like to keep a little bit of my pride after all of this.
Right, dude. When I tell you, when I seen him come through the door at my tasting, I was like, "Oh Lord!"
Oh snaps, for real? Oh snaps! Oh, this is amazing. Hold up, I need to know.
I was like,
Okay.
"Hi." I was super nervous because I was doing what did I do? I did some type of appetizer hors d'oeuvres with the edible flour,
Yeah.
and it was like one of them I did was a spice jam with jalapeno, and then I had
That
one
sounds
with
good.
edible flour with more sweet raspberry type thing, and I was like serving everybody. I was like, it has an edible flour, but it's trying.
So needless to say, he's a horrible guest. Okay.
No, he's not a horrible guest, but he will make you nervous. I mean, but I'm nervous about anything I put out anyway.
Okay, so I mean, I'll tell you a story. The first time I cooked for Rome, was on the podcast. Isn't that right, Rome?
It is. It's true.
Yes. And the first thing I made for him was creme brulee, which is some really tough stuff to make.
It's definitely tough, and yeah, you made that first for him. You're brave. You're absolutely brave.
I just wanted to show people how I cook, right? And one of the ways I cook is I don't give a cup. So, and you can tell that in my cooking because I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna enjoy my stuff. But he enjoyed it. But I can definitely understand the pressure of cooking for somebody who is really particular and good at what they do.
Right.
All right, so I don't know if you see this or not, but I'm over here blending up my soup.
Did anybody else cook for you?
Does anybody else cook
for me?
It's like a significant other or somebody. Can anybody else truly cook for you?
I let them, but I'd rather cook for myself.
You said I let them, but
You know. Now my mom can make a really good fried chicken that I don't know what she puts in it. That and her peanut butter cookies, she won't give me the recipe. But
so peanut butter cookies, fried chicken. What else?
that's about it. I have a really old school grandmother, so she can eat like beans and cornbread every day. So yeah, I was like, can we do something different? So I'm the person that like wants to bring something different to the table. So they're always eating whatever I make up.
All right, so my mom's thing is her lasagna. Like everybody raves about it. And also her potato salad and her dressing.
Okay.
Now,
what about
now listen, I make lasagna now that I feel like rivals my mother's.
Why you coming for your mom's lasagna, bro?
Why would you do that to your mother?
Why you coming for your mom's lasagna, bro?
Because I'm competitive and I want to always be the best.
I won't just like come in your space and be like, I could do that better.
I think admitting you're a butthole is permanent, man. It's okay. Well, he is. All right, I am adding in now my chicken, which I have tenderized, chopped up, and put it into my food processor, and adding in the hominy now, and now the last touch for me for a little bit until I got to pull out my bag, my satchel here, which I keep over to the left. I always try to know where it is to add in my sauce. And this is going to turn this whole thing red, and I'm going to let it stew for a little bit and check on you guys.
Now I'm making my onion bowl. Get it as leveled as possible.
Nice.
First of all, Mom, you had my lasagna, and you already know. I brought you a piece the other day. So don't talk about some. We will see.
Oh, I see there's a cook-off between Rome and his mom, and Rome's going to lose.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, because you can't say you won.
Right. So my taster wants to play with the immersion blender for a while, so we're going to let him.
All right, sweet. As you see, I just added in my pepper sauce, and it has made my soup very red. Very, very red. Very, very red. So I'm ready. I've all my garnishes stocked up. The chicken is done. I'm just gonna let this simmer for a little bit so all of the flavor can come together, and then I'm gonna build it. Now, the next thing you're gonna watch me do is something that has always been considered amazing by any person known to man, and that is I'm about to chop into some ribs. That's right. You heard me. The word ribs came out my mouth, and you got excited because everybody in the world loves ribs. They love rib bites. They love pork ribs. They love beef ribs. Listen. There's people who like fake ribs. They call fibs, and people like them. People like fibs out here, okay?
What is that?
They're fake ass ribs. That's what they call. My sister's a vegan and she eats fibs.
Oh man,
It's exactly what I call them, all mans, because they do not seem like something I would want to eat. But I'm just playing. All right, so let me clean up my area a little bit so I can get ready for the ribs and bring my camera back over.
The meal you're cooking for me.
So for me, the most difficult part of the meal that I am preparing would be creating the pepper sauce. Knowing how to blend, puree, and build a flavor profile in one pot is not always easy. And then the right combination of peppers and seasoning really kind of drive that flavor. So adding just enough cinnamon to where you have the backsplash of cinnamon into a flavor, but not so much that you taste actual cinnamon. Like it's really detailed. It's a really detailed sauce, but it is delicious and it's pretty simple. Like once you get past working with the peppers, everything else is just water, seasoning. So what is probably the most difficult part of working through your dish, guys?
Making sure my onion doesn't come apart.
Yeah, because that got to be tough. That's the presentation mastery right there, right?
Yeah, because you want to get the center out, as which I did, but you don't want to like tear it up that nothing won't go inside.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's why I was kind of quiet, trying to focus.
Yeah, try to get that mug out.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that. So that's what it's looking like so far.
All right, that looks good.
Then I'm gonna add. I want to use this piece.
Wait, look at them ribs, though.
Yo, so this soup is coming along great. It's a lot of depth and flavor. You taste that brightness from that ginger, and you get a little bite from it. And then it's just silky smooth, and yeah, it's coming together.
I'm doing a smoked Gouda for my cheese.
Oh, beautiful.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, baby. That look good. These things falling off the bone. My ribs don't want to stay on the bone, Rome.
You want the ribs to stay on the bone?
Nah, they don't want to stay, man. They like, I'm out of here, man. I ain't doing this.
All right,
I mean,
and just
my
to kind of
avocado
finish
rub.
that soup off, I add a little bit of good butter.
What's good butter? Be specific.
Like Kerrygold.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Like
good
real
stuff.
butter.
Good stuff.
Yeah, real butter.
That's funny. All right, so let me prepare. The ribs is ribbon, the ribs is ribbon. So let me set up one of my a presentation plate because I'm ready to kind of show one off. So I know I want to like let my hominy do a little bit more. I'm ready to kind of give you the presentation of how this goes down.
Right.
Gotcha. Let's see it, brother.
The soul of Pozole, pretty much.
About to put this on the broiler. Then get my plating ready.
Oh yeah, ribs part of the meal. So this, yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, you gonna be good. Yeah. I haven't put the jalapenos in. We're still playing back here. This right here is just for presentation. So, all right, as you can see my hominy, you can see my chicken in the bowl. Can you check me out, chef? I'm looking pretty good.
Looking good to me.
All right, it's time to build. Time to build this daggone beautiful bowl of Pozole. That's right, beautiful bowl of Pozole. The way I like to do it is Pozole is traditionally garnished with cabbage and radishes, fresh cabbage and radishes, and avocado. Now, I like to put a little stank on that mug, and like I like a little sour cream in mine. If you like creamy stuff, you know what I'm saying. So I will add a dab, a dooya, a sour cream dream. Woo! Gotta love a fresh avocado. This is gonna be beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all.
I'm excited for you, brother.
I'm so excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we build this bowl of Pozole? So we start with the bowl, then we put in some cabbage, little cabbage. All right, can you follow me? You follow me? Okay. Then we want to add in the radish, little fresh radish. Like all right, little fresh radish on there. Show a little flair there. Then because we're enjoying Hispanic Heritage Month, wanted to really go ahead and make the authentic Pozole and put that wonderful little flavor pop out there of the fresh cut avocado right in there. Little avocado, little cato of the avo, and then the cato, el gato cato. All right, a little bit in there. I like a lot of avocado, me personally. That's just me. That's just me. But all right, got my avocado, little non-mulatto avocado. All right. So we in there. The next piece is the thing that I love to add in is the jalapeno. The jalapenos. The jalapenos. Then because we all about this presentation, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put a dabble of the sour cream onto the side because we want the white, you know, we want the little white offset over here. That mixes in. All right. Looking good. And then finally, we're gonna top that mug with your short rib. Yeah, you get two little short ribs. They cross over like so. Like so. All right. So how I'm looking, ladies and gentlemen. We're out here eating good like cretins.
Bro,
Eating like
you
cretins.
doing your thing.
You put the crunchy, crispy onions on that joint like that. Like you ain't playing. Hold on,
Get that ketchup going.
look at the light in there. Just give me the light. There we go. Here we go. Just give me the light. Ooh, it is that much fun.
Beautiful.
All right. So my puzzle is done. How y'all coming, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all coming?
Yeah, I'm about to dish up right now.
Me too.
All right, let me see. Yes, we about to get to the beautiful stuff. I love when we get to the plating. So, ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, if you tune in, you have now been food casted with your boy E, Rome the chef, and my girl Jess. She's doing her damn thing. We're about to see this beautiful onion bowl in a bowl, and a bowl in a bowl with the smoked Gouda. Chef Rome got us all set for his wonderful butternut squash. Yes. Yes, that does look very good. I like it. What are you going to garnish that with, brother?
We got a little bit of bacon. We got a little bit of green onion. We got a little bit of crema. And we got a little bit of pumpkin seeds.
Nice. So we're gonna have a pretty plate. All right. You want to try one of these?
I do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got you. I got the napkin. I got a plate too. Figure this is fun. Finger food. All right, I got to take some of my ribs, y'all.
All right.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Nope.
Mm. Mm.
Nope.
Mm.
Nope.
Mm.
This ain't okay.
Mm.
Why would people become a vegetarian?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why do vegetarians exist?
Mm.
You think vegetarians never have ribs?
Nope.
That's why they're vegetarians. They never have ribs.
Never have ribs. Oh my god.
I feel that for every vegetarian in the world. This is some good shit.
Very good.
This is good. This is good, really.
Thank you. Them ribs is slapping, y'all.
Like your mom and grandma and your great grandparents.
Woo!
Like
Rome.
African women.
Rome, I feel terrible for doing what I did to myself today. You know what I did to myself?
Well, what'd you do?
I made myself hungry. I starved myself from my own food.
That's
wow.
That is amazing. Oh man. So guys, my taste tester. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the mic over and let you go ahead and say, are you enjoying the ribs?
I am enjoying the ribs. I want to slap my great grandma's grandma.
So grandma's getting slapped.
not the ancestors.
Yeah.
Ancestors, straight to Africa.
Straight to the ancestors.
All the Africans.
Do you know what I would do to you and the ancestors with these Wakanda forever? These ribs is what do you do for your ancestors type stuff. Yes, please. Just like you should not be ashamed of you eating those ribs that way.
Nothing left.
It's amazing. Oh, that's sexy. Look at this G. You think he's G? He got the little ring around the ring. I like it. Let's show us the complexity of your garnishment, sir.
All right, so we got a little bit of toasted bread in there. We got those bacon lardons we started off with. We got pumpkin seeds, a little bit of green onion, and just a little bit of parsley. And we got that crema just to give it a little bit of richness right at the end of that taste.
All right, that is beautiful. That is excellent. That is a beautiful dish. Let me go ahead and check on you, Chef Jess. You got something beautiful over there. Get on in there. Show me that plate. Talk to me. Talk your talk, girl.
So in the bottom of my dish, I have some pink rock salt just to give it different color. And then we have an onion as our bowl for our French onion dip. And then we have the garlic French bread. And then we have smoked Gouda that was in the broiler with a garnish of rosemary.
That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
I'm loving that plate up.
Thank you.
That plate is absolutely beautiful. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got your butternut squash soup. You got your French onion in an onion bowl soup. And you got the pozzone, right? Soup. We have delivered. Thank you so much, Chef Jess, for being here with us today, having so much fun in the kitchen. We want to go ahead and let you have your shot out and do our final thoughts. So plug any of your social media handles. We can go ahead and put those back up. Tell people where they can follow you, find you, and eat your food.
You can find me I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. It is Jessie Jai on Instagram. Jessie BEA on TikTok. If you have any inquiries for booking, you can email me. The email is up on the screen. I do different plates like every other week. So I usually post like the beginning of the week, and I do stuff on the weekend. But just look out for me on Facebook, Jessica Akins, when I'm dropping stuff, and a lot of new things are coming soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, Chef Rome, I'm going to come to you and get your final thoughts. And we want to hear from your taste tester.
So tell me what you think.
It's good. Nice. I feel like it's like a sweet and salty combination. So I like it. Nice and savory, hearty.
Wonderful. Savory, hearty, nice blend. I'm loving it. That one ain't.
Here's my cleanup. Here's my final thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and do what E said. Thank you all. Good night. God bless.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We always appreciate you. Like Rome, the chef, said, you can always catch us the Podcast About Nothing Network every Wednesday. You got me and Rome, putting it down at home, cooking for you, food reviews, food tours. We get it in. On Monday, you got Easy Monday Motivation with me, CT, and Johnny, my liege. On Tuesday, you got the Comfy Couch with Siobhan. Like I said, Wednesday, check in with us. Thursday, you got Just Clowning with Mello and Malk the Mailman. Friday, Way Past Cool Nerdcast with Cam and Lex G. And look out for some fun stuff we're going to have on Saturday. We're going to kick something off. But every Sunday, check in, 9 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock, Podcast About Nothing with the fellas. Have a wonderful one. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always appreciate you. Like, share, comment, be prepared. And we see you next time we chop it up.
Peace.